In this session, we'll look at 15 Salesforce Data Cloud updates from the Winter 24 release. Number 1, enrich data in your Salesforce org with cleaned, harmonized, and unified data from the Salesforce Data Cloud using Data Cloud related lists and Data Cloud copy fields. Right now, there are two Salesforce core objects where you can use Data Cloud data enrichments. That is the contact and lead objects. You can create your Data Cloud data enrichments from within the Object Manager for the contact or lead object. With copy fields, you can copy data from a Data Cloud DMO or Calculated Insights object field into your contact or lead field. You can enhance your contacts and leads with insights such as lifetime value and data aggregated or captured by Data Cloud from other orgs and systems. Activating the copy field starts a sync. The first sync is a full data sync that takes hours or days, depending on the number of records to copy. If you have existing data in the field you're copying to, this data is overwritten as part of the sync and can't be recovered. That's why it's recommended to create a new field in your contact or lead object. It's always been possible to unify individual data from multiple sources into unified individual profiles. Now it's possible to unify account data. This is a powerful new Data Cloud feature, especially for B2B marketers and those who use Salesforce household accounts. Here's what it looks like in Data Cloud. You can now create an identity resolution rule set using account as the primary data model object. Number 3 update. There are two new Data Cloud tabs, Reports and Dashboards. You can easily create reports on a single or multiple related data model objects. You can group, filter, and summarize records in the report, run it for real-time information, and share it with others. You can also create dashboard components on a Data Cloud source report. And it's now possible to gather insights from CRM and Data Cloud simultaneously by including both data sources in the same dashboard. Provisioning Data Cloud and getting started is a lot easier now with some automated setup functionality. You no longer need to manually create a connection between Salesforce and your Data Cloud instance. There's a lot of documentation out there that walks you through how to set up your Data Cloud instance. You'll know you're looking at the most current implementation guide if the documentation shows you a screenshot like this one here. Number 5. It's now possible to use the Flatten transformation to denormalize hierarchical data in the Salesforce Data Cloud. By flattening your data and tracking a record's ancestor chain, you can calculate rollups or extract pieces of the hierarchy and filter them based on role. The Flatten functionality is available in the Batch Data Transform canvas. Lots of Data Cloud enhancements for segmentation. First, when running a campaign with multiple offers, use a waterfall segment to create a hierarchical structure and prioritize your campaigns. For example, you have 4 different discounted offers, but you don't want a customer to receive more than one offer. Second, query segment members' latest and historical data with a GET request. You can refine the results using filters, limits, and sort order. Third, organize your segmentation data via Connect REST API. Create a segment or list segments in a default data space with a post or GET request. Using the Bring Your Own Model capability, data scientists and admins can access highly curated, harmonized, and near real-time Customer 360 data in Vertex AI. The resulting insights can be used to enrich customer profiles, create segments, and customize end-user experience across various touchpoints. Within Data Cloud, you can define your model using Einstein Studio. Supply the model and API name, the Google Cloud Vertex AI endpoint, the fields that influence the prediction outcome in the primary data model object, and the output object for the prediction. Securely share Data Cloud data with Snowflake using data shares. A data share offers zero ETL data sharing capability and allows the users to access Salesforce objects as if data is stored natively in Snowflake. Within Data Cloud, you'll first set up Snowflake as the new data share target and then create the new data share. You can include data lake objects, data model objects, and calculated insight objects in the new data share. Number 9, You no longer have to manually install the Salesforce connector for Data Cloud and Tableau Server. The connector is automatically included when you install Tableau. Previously, the connector was available only for Tableau Cloud, Tableau Desktop, and Tableau Prep. The new connector is data spaces aware, is easier to use, and shows the object label instead of the object API name. The table names in Tableau are also now more user-friendly. Number 10, you can use the Lightning App Builder to customize the record homepage view for any data model object. Use the Lightning App Builder to add related lists from other DMOs or change which fields are displayed in the header or other areas of the page. The Data Cloud Service Intelligence functionality will be available later in the Winter 24 release, and there will be an additional cost. With Service Intelligence, you'll have access to ready-made dashboards and can view your service data in one place. There are a couple of enhancements to the Data Cloud Salesforce flow capabilities. One, you can now start a Data Cloud triggered flow based on changes in a data model object or calculated insights object. For example, you can update a unified individual's loyalty status based on changes to their loyalty balance. And two, Salesforce objects and Data Cloud objects are now organized into separate sections in Flow Builder. When you select a Data Cloud object, an object card provides more details. In the Get Records element, select whether to get records from a Data Cloud object or a Salesforce object, and then select the object. The number of measures allowed per a calculated insight has been increased to 50. Calculated insights are used to define and calculate multi-dimensional metrics at the profile, segment, and population levels. So an example would be to evaluate performance at the channel level or understand purchasing and browsing behavior by using product metrics. Lots of enhancements for batch data transforms. One, previously you could only run batch data transforms on data lake objects, but now batch data transforms are also support data model objects. This can be useful because you can apply these transforms to downstream processes that also use DMOs like identity resolution and segmentation. Two, batch data transforms can now be scheduled to run at timed intervals. And three, the results of a single transform can now be written to multiple output nodes. So for example, you can simultaneously update case, order, and status DLO or DMO objects. Finally, number 15, lots of updates to the Data Cloud permissions. To support enhanced data security, be sure to migrate to the new permission sets by spring 24. The existing standard permission sets for Data Cloud users have been renamed with the prefix legacy. 2, be sure to use new feature permissions to further restrict access to data space aware features for each data space within the permission sets. Number 3, if you're using any custom Data Cloud permission sets, you'll need to update them with the 6 new object permissions that were recently introduced in the Data Cloud. And 4, a new system permission called Access Data Cloud Profile Explorer was created and added to the standard permission sets. You can add this new system permission to custom permission sets as needed. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I look forward to hearing from you. You can find me on LinkedIn and the O'Reilly Learning Platform as well as on YouTube.